Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to a weekly vlog. Happy you're here. So far this morning, I've just been working on my computer. I cleaned up my apartment a little bit, made my bed. I really want to redo my bedroom. I've been looking on Pinterest for some inspiration of like kind of redoing my whole like bedding throw pillow situation. However, I don't know if I'm gonna live in this apartment next year. This is something that I was like looking into this weekend because I don't know. You have to give your apartment like a 60-day notice, but I don't know if they're going to give me like a notice if my rent is increasing. Like I don't know when they tell me that and if like I have time in between then to find a different apartment. But I was looking at my apartment's website and there was an apartment that had like a very similar floor plan to my apartment, and it is going for like significantly more money than I'm paying, $500 more a month, if not more, and I cannot handle a rent increase of $500 a month. And I was also looking and there's apartments online that are smaller than my apartment. Like I definitely have to be downsizing, but they are cheaper than what I'm currently paying. I'm gonna look into that. We're gonna see. I think that this week they're gonna send me if my apartment rent increases. I have no idea. It's kind of been stressing me out a little bit, but just throwing that out there, like I want to redo my bedroom, but I'm also like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna live here for. But I mean, I could always redo like kind of the aesthetic surface level thing, not necessarily like hanging photos, but like getting new pillows. Like I can just bring that to a new place. I'm curious to see like if they're gonna increase my rent. Even if they don't, I still might move because there's places that are cheaper. But I really love this apartment. Like there's very few things that I dislike about it, which is rare because my last apartments I lived in, I had like a long list of things that I disliked about them, and this one is like the best apartment ever. It's just expensive. Is it really the best if it's expensive? I don't know, but that's just where my head is at. That's something that's like on my mind this week a lot, is like, how long will I live here? My lease ends in July, like mid-July is when my lease ends, so regardless I'll be staying here until July, but I might need to start having to like tour apartments and stuff, so we'll see. Even if I end up staying here, I think that oh, cute dog on someone's balcony. Its tail is wagging. Aww, it's like a golden retriever. Its tail is like... Anyways, regardless if I move or not, I will still be here until July, so we have some time. So a recipe that I'm making this week calls for pickled jalapenos. I've never done this before, so I thought this would be a fun time to start. Also, can you see that I am extremely sunburnt? Like my neck never tans, but like right here, you can literally see from the shadow that my head covers my neck. Look at that. Sorry, I just like realized I was like, oh, you can really see my sunburn. But we are pickling some jalapenos. We are prepping. I thought, why not do it right now? I'll link the recipe that I'm using for you guys down below. I've never done this before, so I don't know if this is gonna be good. I'm going to half the recipe because I don't have that many. Half a cup of white vinegar, right? Yeah. I'm just trying to use up this one from Trader Joe's that I have. Half a cup of water. Tablespoon of sugar. And half a tablespoon of salt. It says to bring this to a boil and then to add the jalapenos. So I'm just gonna let this do its thing. You do you, girl. I'm getting a little hungry, so in the meantime, I'll be eating Honey Nut Cheerios. The recipe says to let them sit like this for 8 minutes, then to use tongs, take them out, put them in a jar, and then put the liquid on top. You know what? I think that's kind of stupid. Like, why should I use tongs to take them out if I'm just gonna put the liquid back in? If I didn't have a big enough jar, but I think I do. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it all at once. I don't care about the recipe. I realized I forgot to add the garlic. You know what? I'm just gonna add it in. Hopefully this works out. So speaking of how much I love my apartment, one thing that I did not love about my apartment, there's two things that I dislike. Number one, my apartment is facing the pool, so it can get pretty loud whenever there's like pool parties going on, because like apparently that's a frequent thing, especially during business hours. But number two, I've always had issues with my packages because the way that the packages work, it's just a bunch of shelves and the carriers like UPS or USPS will just like set the package on the shelf and then leave. So I never know if the package is there unless Amazon notifies me, but if it's like another place I never know. And sometimes people steal the packages, which is so lovely. So my apartment is really cool because they now have a new system where like they're gonna hand deliver your package to you, but they closed the package room so they could like process all this stuff. So basically right now, if you have a package while they're processing like this transition from their old package system to their new, if you have a package and you need it, which I do because I had to buy a new hard drive because my hard drive filled up, you have to call them, and I don't want to call them. My heart is like beating. I don't know why calling gives me so much anxiety. So basically, if you need a package within the next like 2 weeks, you have to call them every single time for them to get your package. Hi, I'm a resident here. I was just calling because I had a package that I needed to pick up, and I got the email that I'm supposed to call this number if I have a package to pick up.
Okay, so right now, my manager is up there in the packaging office. So if you want to go up there and ask her if she can grab it for you.
Oh, great.
If not, you would have to wait till tomorrow.
So do I just like go knock on like the package room door? Is that what I should do?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. Okay, we're gonna go to the package room. Exactly what I was afraid of happening just happened. So I went down to the package room and they like have it locked so you can't get in there. So I knocked on the door, no one was in there. And then another guy came up and he was having the same problem. So he called the leasing office just like I did. And I told him, I was like, I just called them. They told me to come down here and knock on the door. And he's like, I'm just gonna call them. And I was like, okay. And so he was on the phone with them and they're like, oh yeah, like what's your name? What's your apartment number? We'll make sure to get your package. 2 seconds after I called them. So basically I didn't get my package and they didn't like put my name and stuff on file. Now I'm overthinking it because I'm like, was I mean? It was like literally less than a minute after I called them, he called them. And like they put his name on file and not mine. So I'm like, was I rude? Was it just like a misunderstanding? So yeah, I think I might like in an hour call back and pretend like it wasn't me who called earlier so they can put my name on file. But I will say, I have legitimately bonded with people that live in this apartment complex over how annoying the package system is. Like every single time I'm in there like searching for my packages, everyone's just like, I know. Like me and the guy were talking and we were like, this place, the packages suck here. So hopefully they fix it. I hope they fix it soon, but I'm gonna have to call them again tomorrow or later today. Cause I just don't want to be like, hi, me again. I'm just like overthinking it. I'm like, was I rude to her? Like I didn't, if I was, I feel so bad. Clearly I'm in my head about this. We are back in the kitchen because we're marinating some food for dinner. Also, my fridge sounds like a spaceship right now. I don't know what's going on, but this is my all-time favorite salmon recipe. My friend sent me a TikTok in 2020 of this recipe and she's like, oh, this looks good. Tried it out, became full-blown obsessed with this. I ate this for dinner so freaking often. This has been the most consistent favorite meal of mine and I haven't made it in a while because I love this so much that I was afraid that I was gonna get like too obsessed with it. Well, I didn't get too obsessed with it, but I was afraid that I would get tired of it. So I wanted to take a little break from it because I was just afraid of not liking it because it's so good. I would love to give credit to the creator, but I simply have no idea who it is because that was 3 years ago that I found this recipe on TikTok. I have a salmon fillet here and I cut it into 3 pieces. I'm gonna have this one for night, then I'm just gonna have this one like marinate for the rest of the week and then eat it whenever I want. So we're gonna start off by salt. This is eyeballing it. Also, I just want to say, whenever I season things, I season them for longer than I show in the clips of these videos. Like, I might show, like, that, but I season it much more. I just feel like it's boring watching me, like, crack black pepper. So we added salt, and now we're adding black pepper. I used to make this marinade and then, like, freeze the salmon and then just thaw it out whenever I wanted to, so it's just, like, freshly so delicious and marinated. Oh my god, I just love this stuff so much. The longer you have this marinade, obviously the better it is. And then we're gonna sprinkle some garlic powder. Okay, time for the start of the show. Well, actually not the start of the show yet. We're gonna add some minced garlic. I just do like a little spoonful and then just kind of spread it across the salmon. I will say I am a huge garlic girl, but I have had to learn that not saying less is more, but more is not more when it comes to this, because I've definitely done way too much garlic in the past and it kind of ruined it. This is what that looks like. Just try to make so it's not like you're eating an entire bite of garlic. I mean, maybe I could spread that out a little bit more. There were periods of time where this entire thing I used to have just covered in garlic, and one time I just bit into straight garlic. And you know I'm a garlic girl, but like that was a little much. And then we're going to take some soy sauce and just sprinkle it over the salmon. Like all I'm doing is just drizzling it over, just like that. Very simple. Here's another visual if you need it, like a 2-second drizzle. And now we have the star of the show. This is the Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce. This stuff is so amazing. So all I do is I just pour it over the salmon. Kind of do the same concept as the drizzle as we just did with the soy sauce. Here is that, and here is that. I think I might take a knife or that same spoon and just kind of spread it around. Kind of make sure it's all coated in it very nicely. This stuff is so good. Guys, I'm like so excited to eat this. I haven't had this in so long, and this is like one of my all-time favorite meals. So simple and easy to make, and it tastes so good. So now I'm just gonna cover these, put the lid on this, and then maybe some saran wrap on this, and then I will make this one for dinner tonight and then eat this throughout the week. I'm so pumped. There's nothing that makes me excited quite like food, and Taylor Swift, and puppies, and bagels. I'm just like listing off all the things that I love. And you guys, haha, what else do I love? Also, these are our pickled red, these are not red onions, these are jalapenos. I'm a little nervous about how many seeds are in this and like how spicy is this going to be. I can handle spice, but I can't handle like spice, you know? So we'll see. Now we're gonna go back to some editing. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours later. I've been editing for so long, but the sun is going down and I want to go on a little walk before it's dark out. So let's do it. I'm back from my walk and I am so unbelievably hungry. So we're gonna make dinner. I have that salmon, and then I'm also going to add in these frozen Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's. This little package. I'm so hungry that like talking to you right now is hurting because I'm so hungry. For the Brussels sprouts, I'm going to do a little bit of olive oil. Just a drizzle. Salt. Pepper, garlic powder, and then I'm gonna throw this in the air fryer with the salmon, and I'm going to put a little bit more of that like sweet chili sauce on it, just because I think it's good with this. And then we're gonna do it on the fish setting. These are all like frozen together, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner. Gonna add some rice as well. Oh, it zoomed in. I accidentally split it in half when I was trying to plate it, but I have brown rice from Trader Joe's, and then this is all Trader Joe's. Let's try this. It's been years. Just as good as I remember it being. And the Brussels sprouts, also good, but not nearly as good as the salmon. Just a bite of brown rice for fun. This is delicious. One of my favorite meals ever. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, I highly recommend making this. It's so good. Good morning. Hi, happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. On Tuesday, I filmed its own separate vlog, so that's why we're here. We time jumped to Wednesday. I just edited that video from yesterday, and now it's exporting right now. That was my entire morning. It's now noon. I also showered. I love washing my hair these days. Also, it's drying though, and I wanted to Dyson airwrap. I've really been into doing my hair with the Dyson, and so many of you guys have been complimenting my hair whenever I do it, so thank you so much. I feel like it's nice to look presentable one day of the week. I mean, preferably more, but if I only have the motivation to do it once a week, then I'll take once a week. What do we think? Not my best work, but it'll fall and it'll kind of look more natural. Okay, I'm about to open up. I'm also gonna apply oil, like a body oil on my legs because my legs feel dry as I open up. I'm gonna try to tell you guys as many details as I possibly can while also being vague. I'm gonna be as specific as I can while still being vague. Wait, let me oil my other leg. So this is something that has never happened to me before. I've never felt this way, and I don't know how I feel about this, like what this means, what I should do. So I guess I'm coming to you guys for advice on a problem in my personal life. Someone in my life did something to me, or I guess not to me. They did something that affected me, and it wasn't with ill intent, but it's something that I'm not sure I can forgive them for. What I'm struggling with is I've always been a very, very forgiving person. When people do me dirty, I feel like I rarely ever hold a grudge. Like I will remember, I won't forget, but I will forgive. And I've never had something in my life where I'm like, I just don't think that I can forgive this person, and I want to forgive this person. If I just forgave this person for what they did, it would make my life easier, it would make their life easier, it would make everything, just put a little bow on it. It would be so simple if I just forgave this person. But there's just something in me that's like, this is something that I can't get over. And a lot of time has passed. I figured that within time, when my emotions kind of die down, when I'm not so close to the issue, it hasn't happened so recently, I would feel more indifferent, or I would feel less emotional about it, less strongly about it, but I still feel the same way. And this is a person people I thought would be in my life forever. I never expected my life to not have this person in it, someone I'm very close to, and I want to forgive them. I just like feel like I can't. Like I just feel so strongly that this is something that I don't know if I can forgive them for. And I've never felt that with people before. I was talking to my therapist yesterday in my appointment, and she made a really good point. She was like, you know, you've been working on yourself a lot in therapy, and when you work on yourself, you have higher standards, you have more respect for yourself, and you feel like you deserve more. She didn't say that word for word, I'm kind of like paraphrasing. I think it's understandable that I have different expectations of friendships and maybe don't forgive as easily when you have more respect for yourself and you demand more from people because you're demanding more from yourself. I'm just struggling because I want to forgive this person for what they did, but it's something that I just can't seem to get over. Like it's just something that no matter how hard I try to just move on and to move past it, I just can't. I also feel like it's very frustrating being the person who has to forgive someone for doing something wrong. It's such a burden. I remember when my ex-boyfriend used to cheat on me all the time. I always felt like there was a burden on me, like I'm the person that has to decide if I forgive him or not. I either end the relationship or I forgive him, and that burden's always on me. It's like he did this like despicable action, but the burden's on me, you know? Oh, it's not me realizing things while I'm vlogging, but I'm like, maybe I'm not as forgiving right now because I forgave him so many times and he continuously proved me wrong that I should not have forgiven him, or proved me right that I shouldn't have, whatever. Oh no, I just realized I have this cowboy hat on top of the lamp and that could have caught on fire. So maybe that's why I'm not as forgiving, because I forgave him so many times and he just continuously proved to me that forgiving him was the wrong thing. So maybe I'm like projecting that onto other people. I don't know. But I've always been very easily to forgive people, and I don't know if I'm just being too harsh because this person, I know this is like hard to give advice when you don't know the details. What this person did affected me, and it wasn't with ill intent and it wasn't malicious, but it really, really hurt me. It's something I would never do to them. And I talked to other people about this, and maybe other people's opinions are clouding my judgment, but everyone that I've talked to, people that know this person, people that don't know this person, were like, I would not be friends with them if someone did that to me. I would never do that to my friend. I would never be friends with someone who do that to me. So I'm like, maybe I feel like it's been weighing really heavily on me that I just can't move on from something that someone did, and I want to, but there's just something in me that just can't get over it. And so I don't know if I should either honestly end my friendship or end my relationship with a person, or just try to get over it. My therapist thinks I should like really talk to them about it, and I've talked to this person about it before, but I feel like it didn't really do much, that conversation. But I also have like so much anxiety talking to them. Also, by the time this video goes up, I'm curious to see where I'll be at with this situation, because these videos are a little bit posted in the future. So I'm curious to see where I'm gonna be mentally with this problem. This is just something that I've never felt so strongly about before and so conflicted. Like normally if I want to forgive someone, I'm just like, you know what, you have to forgive them if you want to. But I want to, I just feel like I can't. I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know if anyone has ever been through something like this, and if they have any advice for me or for anybody else that may be going through this. Just, yeah, I feel like I've just been like weighing really heavily on myself. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work though, even though this will constantly be playing in the back of my mind. That is my specifically vague problem that I would love your opinions on. Okay, I guess I'm not done talking about it, because part of me is like gaslighting myself, and I'm like, am I just being over dramatic about this? Like, am I just blowing this out of proportion? But then I'm like, no, this was a pretty big thing, but they didn't mean it that way, but I would never have done it to them. I definitely had my part. See, this is so hard to explain without telling you guys like the exact details. I don't know. I definitely had my part. What someone did to me, I would never do to them. Ah, I hate this. I just wish life was easy and there was no problems ever, and I could eat cookie dough every single day, and bagels, and Reese's eggs. I just wish life was butterflies and rainbows, but life is not butterflies and rainbows apparently. Being an adult and having like adult problems sucks. I hate conflict. I'm not great at it. I just feel very like heavy and sad. Boy, do I have a story to tell you. I'm covered in sweat. So if you remember a couple days ago, honestly, I need to move. I turned my air conditioning on, and I just need to be like in the line of the stream of the air because I'm sweating so much. If you guys remember a couple days ago, I talked about how my apartment is like changing their package system and how you have to call to get your packages. I forgot to go yesterday, so I went today, and I went down there and I was like, hi, like I have a package. Here's my apartment number. Like I think I have 2 packages. And she's like, oh, you have 6. And I'm like, 6? What did I order? I have no idea. So we're about to find out. The story thing, the part that I'm sweating. So they had 4 smaller packages in the leasing office with them. And she was like, okay, will you meet me at the package office? I have 2 big ones for you. And I was like, big packages, what? And she's like, yeah, just meet me in the package room. So I'm standing, oh, these are my keys. I'm standing outside the package room for hours. That was such a dramatic, I think like 20 minutes, and it's 99 degrees outside today, and I'm dripping in sweat. It was so hot. It's also pretty like humid outside, so I'm just like so sweaty, and I was waiting, and I was like, are they coming? Are they not coming? Like, do I go back to the leasing office? Do I ask them? Like, what do I do? And they just took so long, and I was like dying of sweat. But I'm so curious what these packages are. First one is from Amazon, March 12th. Do you guys remember when I ordered like sticky boobs and they got lost? I guess they're in the package room the whole time. They never refunded me for my order. I'm fine with keeping them. They never refunded me. So the reason why these ones are in here is because they put the wrong unit number on this. Do you know how like UPS or whoever will like write your unit number in Sharpie? They wrote the wrong one. Oh, actually, just kidding. Maybe not. I did order this. I ordered a new hard drive. I'll link all this stuff down below. It's my favorite hard drive. If you guys remember, I used to break hard drives. Like my ex-boyfriend broke my heart. No, I'm just kidding. I thought that was gonna be funny, but it really wasn't. But I used to break hard drives like crazy, and I haven't broken this brand yet. So I think the other brand just wasn't a great brand. This is from beginning of April. Oh, okay. So I ordered a new little like wallet keychain. I'll talk about this in a minute, why I decided to get this, but a little wallet for my keys. I have no idea what's in here. This is perishable and fragile. When was this delivered? It doesn't say. Oh no. I'm like, what is in here? Please don't be food. It's probably been in there for a while. Oh, my mom told me that she ordered me an Easter basket. That's so sweet. I've been really wanting candy. Thanks, Mom. Very cute. Okay, now on to our big packages, which make me really nervous. They're very light. They're not heavy at all. This is the first one. I have no idea what this is. It's 2 small boxes. Oh, 3. What is this? Blue purple. What did I order? I'm very concerned. I have no idea what this is. Oh, interesting that they put it in such a big box. This is a product that I'm doing a sponsorship with. They didn't label it, and also it's 3 water bottles that they put in a huge box. Okay, that makes so much more sense now. I was very confused. Part of me was worried that it was like a scam, like someone sent me something random. So that was for a sponsorship. Now we have another big one from Amazon. What could be in this mystery box? I have no idea. Also, I'm getting so hungry, so I'm gonna eat that candy ASAP. Do you guys remember when I ordered this blanket months ago? And I couldn't find it in my package room because it was in this giant box. You know, I'm still wondering where my Skims bodysuit went that I ordered a long time ago. I think someone definitely stole that. Definitely. You know, now that I think of it, I don't think they ever refunded me on this either. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, this is very nice. I like this a lot. Wow, that is the biggest shock because I really thought that was a goner because I could not find, I looked at every single package in the package room. Apparently not that giant box. I really do wonder where the Skims bodysuit went. I'm so mad about that. I have no idea where that went. I definitely think someone stole that. Okay, but now it is time to dig into this Easter basket. I think I'm gonna go straight for the M&Ms. I wonder if there's more candy in this or if it's just the candy that's like layered on top. So the rest of it, oh yeah, the rest of this is just Easter basket haul. Giant chocolate bunny. We have some sour gummies, more sour gummies, gummy bears, carrots, M&Ms. Ooh, and these thingies, I love these thingies. Oh, and this little bunny, so cute. Thanks, Mom. I am still sweating. I need to turn my air conditioning back on because I am like dripping in sweat from waiting outside for these packages for so long. If you need me, I'm gonna be sitting under this air vent eating M&Ms for the next 20 minutes. I need a break. I just wanted to say, I love the internet. So I have my new hard drive here, and one thing that's really dumb about hard drives, and I've never understood this, is when you plug them in, they're not just like a blank hard drive that you can use as like an external hard drive, right? What it's for. You have to clear the hard drive first, and I can never remember how to do it. Never. Thankfully, there's the internet. I could watch a YouTube video on how to do it, but if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not know how to do it. Like, I wouldn't be able to use this. Shout out to the internet. Just watch that YouTube video, and now I'm setting up my new hard drive. There's something so satisfying about like a clean hard drive. Also, one of my favorite things to do, and this is, I learned this from my friend Julia K. Chris. Watch her videos. She does like a lot of like MacBook customization video. Okay, anyways, her videos taught me how to change the icon of the folder on your computer. Like typically on a MacBook, the folders are blue like this. I turned mine pink and then I turned these ones into smiley faces. I'll show you guys how I do this, but watch her videos if you want to know more because I only know like the surface level of this. I hope you can see this. Right click, go to get info, and then paste whatever you want up here. So click that little guy up here. It's not even in focus, kidding me? What? So right? Paste. And now it's pink. The issue that I don't know how to do is I don't remember how I turned this pink. For these smiley faces, I just searched like smiley face PNG and then made sure there was a transparent background. I basically did the copy and paste there, but I don't remember how I got these folders to be pink. I just keep copying and pasting it. Like I'll just take them from here and then copy and paste it into this. So if you want to figure out how to turn your folders pink, go to Julia, because I don't know everything. I know the bare minimum. Wait. I'll link these down below too. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, there was this period of time where I was breaking hard drives left and right. Like I sort of mentioned in this video, like I would constantly be breaking hard drives. One time I had to pay $1,000 because my hard drive broke. The WD brand, I don't like that brand because every single time I had a broken hard drive, it was always that brand. And now I switched over to these Toshiba hard drives. I'm sorry if no one cares about this, but I highly recommend these. I never have any issues with these and I've been using them for like 2 years now, something like that. This is like my 3rd or 4th Toshiba hard drive, but I get these bumpers for them just in case I drop them by accident. They're just these silicone bumpers and it came in like a 3-pack. The one that I have on the hard drive that I've been currently using is red, and then this one is kind of getting gross, but this was on my other one. And I think it also came with a black one, but if you are maybe like a photographer or whatever you do where you use hard drives, I highly recommend getting these bumpers because it has saved me a few times. It's not perfect, but it's just like a little something to make sure that it doesn't destroy itself. Love this. But I'm going to get back to editing. A while ago, I did this on my fridge and I liked it for a really long time, but it kind of overwhelms me a little bit. Like it just feels cluttered. Also, the edges are kind of curling, which kind of just makes me feel like, I don't know. I like all the photos on here. I just feel like I want a clear fridge. Also, what's stressing me out is I'm afraid that the tape stained the stainless steel. That's really stressing me out. So it's been causing me a lot of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I look at my fridge, I'm like, did this damage the fridge? I think about it every time. So I'm gonna take them off because I can't handle the stress. I'm just way too stressed about it. I don't know if you can see it, but stressed is an understatement. Like that's bad. I have never noticed this scratch on my fridge. Or this dent. I don't know if I did that. I hope not. I had this realization that I didn't have lunch today. I ate M&Ms and candy and that filled me up, but I'm starving now. It is 4:58 p.m. and I am so hungry. My stomach is growling. I'm like kind of nervous that what I'm gonna make is gonna take way too long. I really want pizza. I don't know why. I really want pizza, but I'm gonna try to make these tacos instead with the pickled jalapenos that I made earlier this week. I just really want pizza, but I've been trying to eat out less and I have this food, so I'm trying to make it. We are making crispy chipotle chicken tacos. I'm very excited, very starving, so we're gonna start making this, and I don't even know if I have the energy to talk because I'm so hungry, so this might just be like a little montage of me cooking. Sorry, but I'll try my best. Oh, it zoomed in. I made this essentially ranch with the pickled onions. That's what you're supposed to make out of it. And you're supposed to mix it, but I blended it. And now it's like a liquid. Obviously, like when you blend things, but I just didn't want there to be huge chunks of the pickled jalapenos in it. So it's like, oh, I'll blend it just very lightly, and then I blended it a little too much. Let's make these tacos. So I did the meat. I'll link this recipe down below. I added cheese, and then we're gonna add a little bit of the very liquidy ranch to it. It's like an avocado. No, there's no avocado. It's like lime, cilantro, jalapeno ranch. I hope this is good. I've been very excited for this meal. The ranch makes it If there was no ranch, it'd be mid. That's my thoughts. Just hit my camera. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I just made a thumbnail and kind of prepped my video to be uploaded for tomorrow. I really have to pee right now. It's like all I can kind of think about. Also, I did just buy some stuff on Amazon. Here's the thing about me. I will be like, no, I'm trying to save money. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'll think about things that I want and be like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. And then I'll just have like a moment of like, you know what? It's not that expensive. I should just buy it. And then I buy a bunch of little things. So instead of just like buying them when I want them, I wait and buy them all at once. But sometimes that does weed out the things that I don't actually want. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe it's not as negative as the thing as I'm like thinking it is, because I sit, I wait, I think about the things that I want, and then I wait to see if I still want them later on. So I'm like, okay, maybe that is a positive thing that I do that. Slay. But we are having another work day as always. I don't really know where I was going with that. But I bought I bought a lot of things. Oh my god. I bought new shoes. If you guys remember a really long time ago, not a really long time ago, why can I not function today? Reset. I don't know what that was. A while ago, I bought these shoes for working out, but they weren't my size, so I returned them. And then I never ended up getting them in my size again. And the shoes that I've been wearing are like falling apart. So I decided to get them again in a different size, in a bigger size. So they should be coming soon. I'm very excited about this. Hey. I've been sitting on my couch working. I love this new blanket. I don't think I should, but part of me wants to redecorate my living room for this blanket, because this color right here, this kind of like greeny color, is the color that I wanted my decor to be. And these pillows and this blanket, when they came in the mail, they ended up being more blue than green, and I wanted it to be more green. So now I'm like, do I redecorate? Pretty much all I'd really be redecorating is like these throw pillows. I don't know. Should I? Maybe I could redo this, but I don't think I need to. I think this like still kind of goes, right? But also I'm like, is this just too much? Because it's like patterned. I don't know. I don't really think that I should be redecorating my living room, because I want to redecorate my bedroom, because I haven't even like really decorated that. I don't see. The thing about me is I feel like I say that all the time. The thing about me, I have these big ideas, but I don't have the bank account to make them come to life. I've been trying to save money, but although I did spend money this morning. But I will say, in my defense, I've been tracking my expenses. It's the 13th of the month, and I have not bought anything that's not essential so far this month. Like, I was looking at my budget, because I update my budget every single time I use my credit card. Every single time I make an expense, I update my budget. I just pulled up my budget. I'm looking at it right now. There is not one single thing that I bought. Actually, there's one thing. I bought a book for $11. That is the only thing that I bought that was like not an essential, like food, rent, work related stuff, therapy. That's all I bought this month. So I'm like, yeah, slay. Would love to redecorate my bedroom and my living room, but I need to be realistic and just not be like frivolously spending money whenever I feel like it. Anyways, back to what I was initially trying to say. I get so off topic. I always feel like I have two brain cells that are just competing against each other to get a word in. Like, I have one thought and then another thought will just cut itself off. Like, I cut myself off all the time. I'm the worst. I just emailed my apartment this morning because I've been really stressed about like if they're going to increase my rent, because like I was saying, I keep checking my apartment's website like over and over and over, seeing like if there's any apartments that are like mine and what they're going for, and they're just so much more expensive than what I'm already paying. And so I'm like, will they increase my rent? And I figured that they were going to send me an email letting me know if my rent would increase, because yesterday was my 90 days before my lease ends. So I only have 90 days left in this apartment if I don't decide to renew my lease. And so I figured that they were going to email me and let me know if my rent increases. At my 60 days before my lease ends, I need to tell them if I'm moving out or not. And so I was like, is my rent not increasing? I figured it would. This is like a really long explanation for a really short story, or what should be a short story. But basically, I emailed them and I was like, hey, like, when will I find out if my rent is increasing? And they're like, your 75-day notice, or like 75 days before your lease ends is typically when we send. So I think that I'm going to start making appointments to tour apartments. I'm very nervous about it. I saw this TikTok today and it was so funny. It made me laugh, and it was like, one thing that I get my money's worth out of is my apartment. I never leave my home. And I'm like, me too. Me freaking too. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've been looking at places online, but I think that I want to do maybe a little drive-by. I did this last year where I was just kind of like driving by general areas that I liked and writing down names of apartments and like seeing how much they were going for. I'm just really sad because I don't want to move out of this place because I love it so much, and I know that wherever I live, it's just not going to be as nice as this place, but it's just expensive, and it's just gonna get more expensive, and I can't afford how much it's gonna cost. So that's where I'm at. Boo. Wait, that's a thumbs up. Boo. Anyways, I need to get back to working. My friend just FaceTimed me. I texted her yesterday and I was like, hi, I'm having a crisis. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I can't talk right now. And then she called me today and she's like, hi, here to help you with your crisis. And I was like, girl, love you. Anyways, I need to shut up and get back to work. I've been really procrastinating editing this video. Like I'll start editing it, then I'll stop, and then I'll start, then I'll stop, then I'll start, then I'll stop. And I just need to do it. I just need to get in the groove, in the zone. Does anybody else like, see, this is me literally stalling, is just talking to you guys. But one thing that I will always do is I'll move like my location of where I'm working, but I bring everything with me. I have my phone, I have my before chapstick, I have my remote, even though I'm not using my remote. Normally I bring my water, but I didn't fill up my water. Anyways, I need to stop talking and work. Okay. The worst part about this though is that I have to reach over to turn the camera off, and that's, I don't like doing that. I don't know why. I'm just, when you get comfortable, like the last thing you want to do is get up. Okay, you guys, I have to be honest, I can't focus because all I can think about is a man. And not like in a weird way. I had a dream about this guy that I went on one date with in high school. And I don't know why, but I can't focus because all I want to know is like, what has he been up to? So we're about to do some stalking. I have to say, this was the hottest man I have ever gone on a date with. No way. I didn't expect that. He follows me. I don't follow him. He has no posts. But I remember last time I stalked him, which was years ago, he had posts. So he definitely deleted it. Okay, wait, does he have more? No, that can't be him. Okay, so this is my stalking lineup. I posted about this on my Instagram. I'd love to know your guys' stalking lineup. And when I say stalking lineup, I mean like what order you stalk people in, like what social media you go to first. Instagram is always first. Then I Google them because Google will tell you so much. Okay, time to Google. I wonder if he's still hot. See, the best thing about Google is it always automatically goes to their LinkedIn, and LinkedIn, genius. Oh, he's still really cute. Well, whoa, he's smart. Okay, so I found the company he works at. Good for him. Oh, this company has a lot of employees, because normally when I find their employee thing, I like to go to the website and then see if they have like an employees tab. Dang, I wonder why he like deleted all of his social media. Also, if you are gonna stalk on LinkedIn, make sure you turn your profile views off. I'm not leaving a trace. I really hope my profile views are off because I, do you guys remember when I stalked my hot neighbor on LinkedIn? I need to find more photos of him though. We don't have any people in common. He hasn't posted. He doesn't use LinkedIn that often. Interesting. Who's trying to connect with me on LinkedIn? Oh my god. Okay, accept. Okay, I'm gonna do another Google search. Does anyone know if there's a way of people finding people's TikToks through their phone number? Like I know that like there's like the suggested on like TikTok where it's the contacts, but can I put in someone's phone number? Oh wow, he did get hotter. I just found a photo of him from high school. I remember thinking he was like the hottest person in high school. That's not him. That's not. That's definitely not him. What is this? Oh my god. So another thing that I love to find, so he didn't play football, but if he does, huddle. It's a great way of finding out how old they are. It also tells you their height and their weight. This man is 6'3". See, that I think that's probably why I thought he was hot. Okay, I don't know if these stats are good for his sport, because I don't know anything about this sport. Interesting. What is a good batting average? Oh, he's not that good. Oh, maybe he is. No, he kind of is. Wait, what? See, I don't know anything about baseball. Okay, now I'm confused. I did not want to go into learning about baseball today, but I'm just trying to figure out if he's good or not. Anyways, I could not focus on editing the video because I had a dream about him randomly. I literally haven't thought about this guy since I was in high school, and I had a dream about him and I was like, I wonder if he's still hot. And apparently he is. I think that I remembered him being hotter than he actually was, but he's gotten hotter since. Should I try to find his mom's Facebook? Because I think that's where a good amount of photos of him. Okay, what's his mom's Facebook? So I'm gonna try to find his Facebook. What? Obituary? Oh no, not him, not him. Whoever that is, may they rest in peace. Does he not have a Facebook? I feel like people our age don't really have Facebook, so don't really use them. I know their moms definitely do, but I'm like, what's his mom? How do I find someone's mom's name? Heating up some of those tacos for lunch. I'm starving, I can't wait to eat this. It is now 5 p.m. and I just finished editing my video. I have been working on that the entire day. Like, that's all I've really done today. So yeah, it took me a long time, but I'm finally done with it. And Taylor Swift is performing tonight, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna live stream it. Very excited for that. Okay, I'm gonna stop vlogging because I have to pee. I just made a little banana bread cookie skillet. It's currently in the oven, and I'm watching the live stream of the Eras tour from TikTok on my TV right now. I'm like screen playing it from my iPad. The thing is, the cookie batter did not turn out like the girl on TikTok, so I'm like, what did I do wrong? I also know that the banana that I used wasn't super ripe, but like I just wanted to make it now. So it's in the oven, we're gonna see how it turns out. Hopefully it's good. I don't know, but fingers crossed. But yeah, listening to or watching Taylor Swift. I'm gonna do my dishes. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday! Woo! It's Friday. I don't know why I'm so excited that it's Friday. Whoa! Ow! Did you hear my elbow pop? Whoa. So, I just ate food, so I have like a lot of energy. I'm feeling like a little congested, like my nose and like my throat, congested. I don't know why I'm in such like a hyper mood. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna lay by the pool because in my mind, the sun will heal my congestion. I don't think that's actually gonna work, but I keep hearing people say that anytime that you're sick or you're not feeling well, lay in the sun and the vitamin D. I am so hyper right now. I realize I haven't spoken any words today, and this is the first time that I'm talking, so maybe that's why I'm hyper, but I wanted to show you guys what's in my pool bag. I honestly don't know what's in here. I actually like need to clean it out, and that's why I'm showing it to you guys. So this is a pool bag. It's from 437. This was like a gift with purchase. 437 is a swimwear company that's a little bit more expensive. I wanted to get like nicer swimwear last year just because all the stuff I had was really cheap, and it just like wasn't flattering. I felt like I was fine with investing money in like one swimsuit that made me feel really good. Like it was like, you know, and this swimsuit was but I couldn't return it. So I have the pool bag. I have this pool towel from Target. And then, oh, I have this bucket hat because I like to cover my face when I tan. This one was PR from Rare Beauty. It's like made out of this towel material. And sometimes I'll use it to like wipe the sweat off of me. Yay. This is the book that I'm reading right now. It's called Beach Read. I've heard it's really good. I am just having a hard time getting into it, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm only 3 chapters in and I'm just like, okay, like when are we gonna like do something here? So, you know, I say this so often. I always struggle getting into a book. Once I'm hooked, I'll read the rest of the book in one sitting, but it takes me so long to be invested into it. Okay, it looks like I have 2 pairs of sunglasses in here. I think this one is meant for my purse. And then I have these ones. These are from Princess Polly. Look at them. Hello, my name is Keegan. Nice to meet you. I also have these 2 things of sunscreen. This is the Banana Boat Sport SPF 30. Bought it on Amazon. Okay, I have a pen in here for whatever reason. I have my headphones, and then I have a couple of sunscreens. I have a CeraVe Ultra Lightweight Moisturizing Lotion with SPF 30. It's like almost gone. You can see it's like, I have a little Aquaphor chapstick because I always, not that there's sunscreen in that, but I always feel like I need chapstick. I have this Mineral Sunbum sunscreen that's SPF 50, and then I have this Le Rouge Poussé SPF 30 sunscreen as well. So that's what's in my pool bag. I also like to bring my keys. I'm going to change into my swimsuit, and then I'm gonna lay by the pool for an hour, and hopefully that will clear my congestion. I don't know if that's how it works. That's how I want it to work, so we're gonna hope that it works. Anyways, I will see you guys when I am nice and sunburned. No, I'm just kidding. Don't want to manifest that. I think I'm also gonna add a baseball cap to my head. I like the bucket hat when I'm laying down, but when I'm reading, I like the baseball cap. I need to go to the pool soon. Well, not need to, I want to. I feel very fortunate that I can. But I also will be responding to emails and working while I'm at the pool. That's always what I do. I read, I respond to emails. I read, I respond to emails. I just kind of like go back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I've done some work stuff since I've gotten back from the pool. If I'm being honest, I feel like I'm gonna procrastinate most of the stuff. I have like 2 things that I need to do. I feel like I'm gonna procrastinate until Sunday because I can, and that's what I do even though I suck. But I'm watching this show. It's called Jury Duty. It's on Freevee, and from my understanding, it's also on Amazon. It is so funny. I saw it all over TikTok, so I was like, okay, I have to watch it. And I've been watching this episode. It is so freaking funny. Anyways, it's from the creators of The Office. It's more of that like awkward like sense of humor, you know, like when there's like really awkward weird situations that's like uncomfortable funny. It's kind of like that. It's where there's 12 jurors, but 11 of them are actors, so they all like, it's an acting thing, but one of them thinks it's real, and it's so funny. Like, I will audibly laugh. Also, look at my tan line. Slay. Anyways, that's the update. I did some work, but I'm probably gonna procrastinate the rest until Sunday, until the last possible second. So I'm still gonna get it done, just procrastinate it. Also, I love this blanket so much. It is so soft. I can't believe it's been in my mailroom for months. Hello. So, an update. I've decided that I want to get some food. One of my goals for this month was to eat out less. I've only eaten out once this whole month, and we're halfway down the month. I got a smoothie, and that was it. And I'm really hungry. I do have food at home, but I'm like, you know what? It's a Friday. I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling like I have like a sinus. Something is wrong with me, you know? You know when you feel like a lot of pressure here? That's what's happening. I don't know if it's kind of congestion, it's kind of sinus, I don't know what's going on. So I decided that I wanted to get food. I think I'm gonna get Cane's, which is like chicken fingers. I will say, I was like, oh, I wanted protein. And like, yes, chicken fingers is protein, but is it like good protein? Probably not. But you know what? I'm allowed to enjoy my life. So yeah, I can have goals, and I feel like I've been accomplishing them. Like my goal wasn't to not eat out at all this month, it was just to eat out less, and I feel like I have. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some chicken fingers. I'm starving and I cannot wait to eat them. Oh. I've been listening to this song on repeat the entire way here. I'm still mourning, in case anyone's wondering. Disappointing moment, they didn't give me a lid for my lemonade. I knew it. I was just hoping it would be in the bag. I should have checked, but I'm thirsty, so I guess I'm just gonna risk spilling it. I think I said lid and I meant straw. It's really watered down. I got the 3-finger combo. I'm gonna eat it in my car. Thank you. I don't know why I just said thank you.